Final match of round 6. It's the steal with the first pass.
And we talked about Georgia Heffernan already in that key matchup. Controlling the nose of what I'd call up the middle of the shooting circle. Great start already by the steal.
Where you are with the bit.
Lots of people in the crowd. Sold out. How good to have a netball game sold out. We love this energy from the Wellington fans.
Yeah, how good are Wellingtonians? I'll be happy with the Super Rugby Pacific match last night against the 09ers, and let's see if the Pulse can do something in the capital tonight.
Can't beat it, as they say. I don't know. Don't know if it's that sort of day outside, but I love the saying Wellingtonians, as Aaliyah Dunn snatches one over Holly Commons to the Pulse. Effective hands over ball, but the steal, biding their time. That patience pays off. Easy as that.
It seems seamless already, doesn't it, Kate? The ability of the steal to just, they're all right, they know something's going to open up, and in particular, Heffernan on that baseline is deadly.
Twinkle toes from Dana Kamakama. Heffernan doesn't want to shoot.
Outside and around it, causing a lot of havoc, and having to force passes like that one into Venter. Very stressed. Need to be playing the pairs, as I would say. Play down the sideline with each other.
Another for Ekanasio. The steal lead 4-2. In this first quarter, Commons goes hunting, but leaves Dunn home alone.
Probably right idea from Commons, but
you spoke about playing the pairs. Speaking of pairs, those two, their connection is so strong at the moment.
and it just shows sometimes when you can have that continuity from squads and teamless from year to year, you're able to solidify those combinations, and in particular in this attacking end for the steal. They're honestly creaming it. And they just find each other so effortlessly. Like, it looked like Dunn didn't even really need to catch it uncontested. Robbie Broughton, Georgie Salter. You know you're good when you have ball in hand. If it takes three resets to the transverse line, but you get it in the goal, just like that setup, then it doesn't matter.
What's it like to play against when they keep resetting it? Is it frustrating?
Yeah, it's a pain in the bum, to be honest. It's sort of like you're doing just enough pressure, but that third-second outlet. And like I said, the Seal are happy to play it around. They're all about 100% balls, just like that one there.
Secret you may never know, as the Pulse find Venter much better play.
Not surprising in the shooting end. Karastark has such a... What I love here is I can hear Kimmy Boy in the background. She's directing her troops, telling Aaliyah and Georgia Heffernan, one come front, one go base, split the top. That shows great leadership in your captain, isn't it?
We spoke about Kiana Williams. Oh, as Karastite's long limbs get into the game. Great baseline drive from Venter. Kiana Williams is on the bike, warming up.
Pulse doing a better job of getting in between the receiver and the passer. Mason, just unfortunate. Pretty sure the top of her nail scratched that one. Would be annoyed she couldn't get that one with two hands.
pressure from Kimmy Poi.
So as you can see there, you've got your middies quite tight to one side, and Kara Stith, as the back defender, is looking to hunt that wide ball out to Thompson on that 45. That's exactly what they're trying to set up. Of Gorman Brown, and they're pushing everyone wide. Venter did a better job there of doing the work on Stith, so that ball to Thompson could not be contested. Start of the quarter, small things like that matter.
On the Somerset Super Shot buzzer, the Pulse just going for one, and they're starting to figure things out in their attacking end.
Slowly but surely, they still need to be gaining some more ball. I think they're doing a decent job on putting in pressure, but the smarts of the Steel Attack, see, that was a good one for Comments to go to. Unfortunate on her time on not being able to get there.
Contact ball.
12-7.
A little bit too much wheat bix on that feed into Dunn on the baseline.
The side.
But the core strength for her to be able to keep that ball in too, very impressive.
And it's also just how, like, her body language and her facial, she's very nonchalant. The Pulse, Venter, confidence to put it up. It's those ones you need to make sure that you're scoring. Oh, Stith goes for a sniff out on that baseline. Pulse playing with a lot of leg. I'd like to see them work the short, and as you work the short on something like a box, it entices those defenders to come out. That will then open up the back for a bit more length.
The Pulse bringing it back to 4. You've got to give it to the Pulse, Maya. 9-2 to start, to bring it back. They've done well.
Yeah, they have done well. There's still probably a few things there, like Stith is coming out every second phase to have a hunt at that. This is where I think they need to work a bit smarter, the Pulse. Generally, their shooting accuracy probably hasn't been where they want to either. Those are the slight things that if they can tweak, it's all their own doing.
Not as easy as it was at the start of the quarter. Pulse defence has lifted a gear.
Yeah, they have lifted a gear. The Steel are having to work for what they want. If I was coach Anna Andrews-Tussell, I'd probably want them to play a little bit more off-body, though, confuse the space. Common's probably a little bit too tight on them. They're trying to create a void to hunt that one that Mason just did. Probably came into that one a little bit late, but pressure started all the way from your wing attack and goal attack. That's exactly what you want.
With the goal shooter. Post.
Again, the six-pack, but Poi just can't compose, and unlucky Pugliata. You could tell she was a little bit annoyed at that one. I think I sort of saw a salmon in the air, like trying to jump out.
Contact goalkeeper. Where the goal shooter is.
Oh, she's doing a great job at shutting that outlet pass to the middies and then attacking the shooter-to-shooter.
You mentioned tennis match. It is going back and forth. Another ball to Williams on the baseline. She is owning that. From Ignaccio. Oh, and Pugliata comes flying in, but a strong take from Georgia Heffernan. Oh! It's pinball. And she comes up with the goal.
And all I can hear is angle.
And point! You mentioned how good she is at winning the ball back.
And Ekanasio is not wanting to shoot these Somerset super shots.
Well, she just listened to you, Maya, and wants to prove you wrong.
She does! I think I saw a little two-step.
Relentless pressure, forcing a held ball. Down by 11 with 2 to play. Can they bring it back quickly? Yeah, Munro Nanoa picking up that ball, but a bit ginger, perhaps a bit of cramp. She's had a hard shift trying to shut down Amelia and Ekanasio. Is Gareth Fowler.
The option to shoot the two around Williams, waiting on Ekanasio, unsure here. Beautiful eye shot from Ekanasio. That's what you want to see from your co-captain. Yeah, but that's not what you want to see.
No, Ekanasio made sure she was in that 2-point range that time. 13 seconds remaining. Here goes Georgia Heffernan. What can she do from the 2? And it's deflected by Commons.
But Dunn going from a run, trying to keep that in play.